Okay. Yeah, it looks like I didn't set this up properly, but this is just a practice run anyway. So I just wanted to say hey, and I'm gonna be live streaming for the first time on Halloween. I'm gonna be playing the game that I listed under this House of Ashes in its entirety. I've played it before, but I want to play it again because I'm kind of in a vampire theme right now. I'm here real quick. I'm reading the Twilight series for the first time. Yes, I know it's a girly book, but I think men can learn from girly books as well because they talk about men in it. So it's a game I want to revisit, and it's not. I don't know. I might play a game like it in the future, so I figure why not give the. I don't know. How I'm trying to make this Halloween about facing your fears, and I'm not used to doing this ever. So I don't think it's going to be something I do often, but it might be something I want to do in the future. And as you can see, I have my green screen behind me, but yeah, there's no editing, so I think I'm gonna sacrifice the green screen for the gameplay, and I'm gonna show what's in my room. I'll try to make it look a little bit more appealing, but if I ever stream in the future, I think I will use a green screen because I'm really big on immersion. I want the game to be the main priority. But until that day comes and until everything comes around, I'm still doing stuff, and I might not always be here. I'm currently unemployed. I don't know if that's super relevant, but that's the thing about live streaming is that I can't edit stuff out. So usually when I edit, I don't really cut things out anyway, unless I'm like being redundant or something. But all I'm saying is that I might not be here forever. So if you see this room, it'll be nice to go back to. I just kind of want to see how it shows up on my channel, if it's in a different spot or anything. But I've been reading the book of Proverbs this month. I try to read the Bible pretty consistently. So if you're not interested in hearing it, go ahead and leave. But if you want to, I'm just going to read the American Standard Version. And yeah, hopefully, maybe some of you will turn up on Halloween to see me play this game at any point. I'm just going to see how it goes and see if I can do it. I just like the reason I mentioned the unemployment thing is like I don't have to go to work on that day. So I think it's a good time to try, but there is a chance that within the next year I am going to be employed, so I won't be able to live stream during the day. But you never know. In the future, I think it's good to prepare. I might use a stream software in the future so that I can use a green screen, but for now, it's a little darker because the green screen covers a lot of the light from my room. It's you work with what you got here. So I've really liked this book, especially right now that I'm reading it, because I believe I don't believe, but I like to associate numbers with things, and usually it's based on my own experience. And I don't remember why, but I associated the number 24 with dichotomy, which is where the same thing can be seen in different ways. And I might discuss that in a future video. We'll see. But I think the Book of Proverbs has a lot of that. It's similar to Psalms, but Proverbs is a little bit more one this way, one that way. So we'll see if the theme continues on this one. This stream should probably be less than 7 minutes long, but I'm going to try not to stop. If I want to explain something, I guess I will, but we'll see. I'm at 3:18 right now. So Proverbs 18, here we go. He that separateth himself seeketh his own desire, and rageth against all sound wisdom. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but only that his heart may reveal itself. When the wicked cometh, there cometh also contempt, and with ignominy cometh reproach. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters. The wellspring of wisdom is as a flowing brook. To respect the person of the wicked is not good, nor to turn aside the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for stripes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. The words of a whisperer are as dainty morsels, and they go down into the innermost parts. He also that is slack in his work is brother to him that is a destroyer. The name of Jehovah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as a high wall in his own imagination. Before destruction the heart of man is haughty, and before honor goeth humility. He that giveth answer before he heareth, it is folly and shame unto him. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a broken spirit who can bear? The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. He that pleadeth his cause first seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him out. The law causeth contentions to cease, and parteth between the mighty. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and such contentions are like the bars of a castle. A man's belly shall be filled with the fruit of his mouth; with the increase of his lips shall he be satisfied. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favour of Jehovah. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. He that maketh many friends doeth it to his own destruction, but there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. So yeah, I wanted to do a stream at a time when I wouldn't expect anyone to watch, and even if it was like in the afternoon, maybe someone wouldn't watch it anyway. But I don't know. I think it's good to practice first before the real thing, and so I'm really excited to stream for the first time next Halloween. Maybe some people who I don't know. I got to see if this like shows up afterwards, but I'm pretty sure you can watch live streams after they occur. But it's probably going to be pretty uh, I don't want to say bad, but it won't be my best work, we'll say, because I'll never have done it before. Experience builds. So yeah, I don't really have too much to say about that. Reading, it's a lot more of the same. I've been reading a little bit more of the New International Version. That's usually more easy to understand. The American Standard Version is a bit more Shakespearean, with the F's and stuff. But it's a lot of pretty big main topics. But I don't know. I like to read them at certain times. I think they depend on certain ways. So it's been Tog. I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. And yeah, check out the videos coming out on the weekends as regularly scheduled. Yeah.